We just gotta... There we go. So I don't know what I was saying just then. There might be a few times where I get a tiny bit stuck with my memory jolts, but other than that, it should be pretty good. But after this, you'll hear me, or you'll see me making an ass of myself again. Anyway, for this is like the only part of the game, or this part of the game. This is the only part of this part of the game where there's no dialogue. Because for the most part, as soon as you enter any sort of new puzzly area, dialogue will come up. Whether it be from Wheatley or GLaDOS or Cave Johnson, who should be through this door, I think, after a loading screen. Keep out. Never. I must progress. So, yeah, there's a lot of dialogue. It's a very dialogue-driven game, this. Because you can't really put a puzzle into a... Well, you can't really put a story into a puzzle game without a lot of dialogue. So you can't blame them, but it does make it a pretty difficult game to commentate over. Okay, this is not the part where we find Cave Johnson. But this is one of the most epic... I'll try and say a few things that if I can remember what I said last night, or yesterday morning, I'll say them, because there are a few things I like to point out playing these games I've already played through. This is the first place I pretty much got stuck on when I was playing through this on 360 when it first came out, because I couldn't really figure out a lot of the cool stuff to be doing. Come on, open up. Oh yeah, this is where we see Cave Johnson for the first time, or hear him.
I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone.
Oh God.
Sorry, fellas. She's personally designed one of them, so these pre-recorded
Okay,
messages will cover any
so
questions you might have and respond.
I'm going to talk over this because I really can't be able to listen to it. There are going to be times when you can't hear people talking for whatever reason, background noise, other crap like that. But I can't really adjust voice volume above anything else. And I don't want to screw up the audio settings because for the first few episodes of this, it was pretty good. But, you know, so if you want to listen to the dialogue, you can just read it. But most of the time I will just stop and listen because it interests me as well. However, I have heard all this, so I might just say, oh, for God's sake, and stop listening. Also, sorry for any background noise you hear coming from this mic. It is mainly because... Oh, you can't get off, damn it. Mainly because it's a new mic, and I've only recorded once with it, and I don't exactly know the best settings for it and stuff. So, you might have a bit of background noise, the volume level might not be brilliant, but, I have noticed that if you have a bass control, like bass, as in, you know, what else can bass mean? But if you have a bass control on your speaker, just like turn that down a bit, and my voice might become a bit clearer. I've realised that. There was also what was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say, but balls to it. Who needs to talk in commentaries, eh? It's for old women to talk. Well, if you've obviously heard old women talk, but fuck, they ramble on. Shut up, Cave. Yeah, my nan, I didn't know she talked so much. I mean, Jesus Christ. She came out for Christmas and all that. She talked the entire day. I was like, God, you should be a commentator. My voice starts hurting after an hour of recording. And I always say that I'm going to get like a drink of water to have on the desk with me when that might happen, but I never remember.
This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone of his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Damn it, this is getting so much worse than it was yesterday. There's lag, and also I'm not as enthusiastic and as witty commenting on things. Yeah, so this bounces over here because it's a troll. And they just want to make you go backwards. So yeah, it's just really straightforward stuff. Nothing you really care about. I mean, this could almost be treated as a walkthrough. Shut up!
They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
You don't pay bills. So the owners of a company don't pay the bills. Well, they do actually.
In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Ah, good thing I brought my lead underpants. That could have been bad. Anyway, so Kavey's going to interrupt me quite a lot when I'm trying to talk about stuff. But it should be fine. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Well, actually, there's quite a lot of bad things that could happen. This recording could get lost again. I could not even be recording right now, which would be worst case scenario, because who wants that? I mean, seriously. Anyway, don't know why I just sort of looked around pondering what to do. Answer's pretty simple. Now we just got to bounce across the walls, because this is physics, guys. This would happen in real life. If you put trampolines on the walls, this would happen. Actually, I can't say that. I don't know if these have the same properties as trampolines. I would put money on it, they don't. But, well, I'm not one to say anything. I mean, I'm failing physics A level. What the? What? What the hell? You can't do that. Why the hell did I even jump back? I could have just... Oh, that's such... Wasting my time, game. Wasting my hard drive space. Yeah, I should say this. I'm playing it on an old computer. That's probably why it's lagging. I was playing on this yesterday, but... I don't know. It just sort of doesn't like me. I'm going to try this. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? No, it's not. Way. Oh my god, it did. I'm a ninja, I have to say.
Covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Yeah, so I'm playing as an old PC and all that gubbins. So it's going to be lagging a little bit. My new PC's in the shop, or it's actually behind me, it's broken. It's not broken, I just need to replace the hard drive. Because mine's sort of, well, it broke, yeah, but... in other news, Liverpool lost today.
Spears are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats.
Shut up.
If you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Then your calculator is broken, Cave. It's not supposed to do that.
You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Anyway, well, this guy blabbering on. Liverpool lost today, and if you don't know, I support Liverpool. Oh crap. Yeah, fuck. That was almost bad timing. But I have to say, we played pretty poorly. Anyway, let's move on to actual Portal related stuff. We're using repulsion gel. Yeah, it's the blue pile of shit. Just gonna spray the entire room with it. Wow, that bounces. That goes really high. I forgot to move the damn portal. Okay, enough screwing around. Oh god. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Yeah, last night I had a lot to talk about, but right now it's all sort of gone, and I'm just like, damn. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty poxy recording, but I don't care. I do care. It's my reputation on the line. You just have to bouncy across these giant spheres of death.
That coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it, so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Don't know how that works. So we're plowing on through this thing. I should probably check how long I've actually been going, just to see if I beat my record. I can't, because I don't know how long it took me to get this far last time. Anyway, GLaDOS. As soon as we find GLaDOS, I mean,
now, if you're part of control
they'll be
group
just over
407,
fucking top
we
dialogue.
implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Fuck. Didn't want that to happen. Anyway, this one's simple. Bounce up here, do this. Hit the portal there. Get this to fly through. Ow, it hit me, bugger. Jump up. Yeah. So, I was going to say this, but as soon as I go through here, he's going to start talking again. Damn it!
Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Anyway, what I was trying to say... Oh no, I can't remember now. Damn it!